school system, but was out running as a soccer coach as well. And you can see right here, this photo taken, and I'm not sure where Kelly is in this, but you did some along the picture, but you can see the explosion up on the left corner of your screen there, well, towards the middle more so. But that fireball, that orange, and then the cloud emanating out of the building as the windows, no doubt, were being shattered right there from the impact. Now, we don't know where exactly the bombs were. Were they in the building? Many people are suspecting that perhaps they were in a trash can outside along the sidewalk route.
And if you look along this picture, too, you can see the restaurants and such that are so close. I mean, on the left right there, it was the old Anthropology store. Next to that, I believe it's Abe and Louie's and the Atlantic Fish Company, and down the road, the Tannery. And all of these places, Mark, are packed with people who are celebrating. They go in there, and a lot of these places have big parties to celebrate the end of the Boston Marathon. And after the marathon, all their friends come in and join them. And it's, as you said, it's a party atmosphere, right? And people are packed. This is the highest concentration, of people in this one area right here.
Well, think about it. If you were to set off bombs along this race course, other than the Hopkinton Green, which is a mass of people to begin with, it really only starts to pull up once again when you get to the finish line. I want to announce again, the Red Cross reiterating one more time, cell phone service, as you can imagine, down in this area, particularly difficult, in many cases not working. So if you can reach out through text, through Twitter, social media, tell your loved ones that you are okay or friends are okay. They are asking people to do that. They can't express that enough. But again, I want to go back to that finish line in that area because it is so densely populated on race day. People in the restaurants were told, and the bars were told to stay inside so that the medical personnel can get out and obviously work their magic as best they could, given these dire circumstances at the finish line of the Boston Marathon.
Obviously, so many people are tweeting what they've been seeing and what they've heard, and of course, a lot of this is not confirmed, but we heard Crystal Haynes say she thought she had just heard another explosion, and I'm getting a tweet, and this is not confirmed, that someone else heard it as well, and they're hearing reports that that last explosion that Crystal heard may have been a controlled explosion that they were detonating. Again, this is not confirmed. A lot of things are going out there on Twitter and social media right now, but of course the police and all the authorities out there are doing the best they can to try and make sure there is nothing else out there to keep the people safe.
I want to update too, we're going to hear from Boston Fire. I know Steve McDonald has put out a release earlier and has met with the media once. Media availability will be at 4:30 to bring us up to date on what is going on down there at the Westin Copley Hotel. So we're waiting word from Boston Fire Department coming up at the bottom of the hour. That'll be in about 21 minutes.